are going to be doing this makeup look. It's a very easy, well, easy-ish eye look for the holidays, for any upcoming Christmas parties, any New Year's Eve parties. I think this is a really pretty, easy look to achieve. Definitely the hardest part is the winged liner, and it's definitely the focal point of this eye look. So I am going to be giving you a little tip and trick to achieve this winged liner look. To glam it up, to make it a very holiday inspired look, is with the Revlon Photoready Eye Art Duo. It's a lid color and a glitter on the other side. I had so much fun creating this look because I have not played with glitter in ages, and I got two colors. So if you want to know how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. One more thing I forgot to mention is that I am using all drugstore affordable makeup today. Nothing is high-end, even the brushes, with the exception of one Inglot brush, but you can substitute this with any small tiny brush like this. So this is going to be a very affordable makeup look for the holiday. So this is going to be a very easy and affordable makeup look. Anyways, let's get right to it. Alright, so we are going to start by priming our face. I just picked this up at the drugstore yesterday. This is the E.L.F Poreless Face Primer. Never tried this, but I've heard that this is a really good primer. Mitzi. So I'm just gonna pump some in the back of my hand. Just gonna dab that onto my face. This is a really silicone-y texture, so definitely will fill in your pores. Leave. First, the ingredients are, dimethicone, so it definitely has that really slippy texture. So then we're gonna go in with my favorite drugstore makeup, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I'm just gonna pump some on the back of my hand and dot it all over my face. Beauty sponge or the Morphe M439 buffing brush to buff this in. I think I'm going to use the brush today. Just gonna press that foundation in. I'm trying to use a lot of affordable makeup, not necessarily drugstore, but affordable makeup and makeup brushes as well for this look, so you won't break the bank. Just to look really fancy for the holiday. I'm gonna use that foundation to conceal my eyelids as well, to prime my eyelids. So what I'm going to do is going to draw a triangle underneath my eyes, bring it up to the temples, bridge of the nose, forehead, chin, lip. I'm going to use a beauty sponge to dab that in. We're going to quickly set our under eye with the RCMA No Color Powder. This stuff is really affordable, or you could go with the Maybelline True Match Powder, I believe that's what it's called. I just don't have a color that is light enough for my under eyes right now. So I'm just gonna go in with the RCMA. I'm going to be using the E.L.F. There's no name on it. I think this is the Selfie Blush brush. I'll link it down below. I'm just going to set the under eye and my entire face with this powder. Today's eye look is going to be really simple. We are just going to put a couple of crease colors on the eyes, and then we are going to just do a really big wing, black wing, and then a glitter liner right on top. So we're going to do a double line today. I'm just going to dust a little bit of the RCMA No Color Powder on my eyelids to just set up a base for eyeliner and our shadows. So, and then I'm going to use my Morphe Z palette here. Makeup Geek Z palette that I put together. I'm going to go in with Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee. I'm just gonna use a Mally fluffy brush. I'm gonna grab both colors. We're just gonna go into the crease. We're just trying to add a little bit of dimension to the eye. The focal point of this look will be the winged eyeliner, and that really is the most difficult part of this whole look. We are going to go in with our wing liner. So the easiest way is to use a angled brush. So this is my winged liner brush in 317 by Zoeva. This is a very, very fine tip winged liner brush. So what we're gonna do is we're going to dip this wing liner into a black shadow to give us an outline of the wing before we go in with the liquid liner, or you know, a gel liner if you wanted to use a gel liner for this look. We are going to be using a liquid liner today though. So I'm just gonna dip this brush into the black eyeshadow that I have, and this is just a black from Makeup Geek, Corrupt. Really dark black color. Just gonna wipe off the excess on the back of my hand. And we're going to map out that wing. Let me just scooch you in a little bit closer. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this eye. We've got our black eyeshadow on our winged liner, and what we're gonna do is we are going to stamp this liner and give us an outline of the wing. So from the corner of the eye, I'm gonna draw a line straight up to as far as you want. So we're gonna go with a pretty big wing today. Then we're just gonna drag that wing back to the lash line. Shaping it until you get the perfect shape that you want. Tip right there is not the most precise right now, but that's okay. We are going to go over it with liquid liner. So we are going to use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. We're just going to shake that up. And we're going to trace the powder that we have done with the liner brush. I'm just trying to hold the mirror while I do this, so hopefully you guys can see it. So from the outer corner, we're going to trace up. Make sure you have your hand resting on your face, so you're not wobbly when your wrist needs to rest on something, so your line doesn't become wobbly. So I've got this right here. You want to wipe off most of the product when you first go in with that line, so it doesn't put on too much product. So we've got that first line, and then we're going to draw it right back to the lash line. That wing filled, we are going to just drag that to the inner corner of the eye. And there's that wing for you. And now I'm just going to go in with the other side. I think the hardest part with winged eyeliner is to get the wings to match up. That's something that I struggle with as well. So using this trick to map out your lines first really helps you get that symmetry with the two wings. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that second one. I feel like this one's a little bit longer, so I'm just going to go in just a tad more on this side. So we've got the gold glitter, and then we have this topazy glitter that has a little bit of iridescent sparkles in it. I'm not sure which one I want to use today. Let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this. Maybe we'll do both, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take off the excess just on the back of my hand here, and make sure that I only dip in the tip of the brush in the glitter. And all we're going to do is going to trace our glitter liner on top of our black liner. So let's get into position and start. The other side. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of the gold because, you know, more is more, and I already have it. So I might as well use it. Go. I'm just gonna zoom you guys out so we can finish this eye look. before we go on to lashes, I'm just going to use the same Mally brush here. I'm going to use the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is a really nice subtle highlighter. I like to use it on my brow bone and sometimes on days that I don't want too much highlight, which is rare, but you know, we have those days. Can you see that highlight right there? Really pretty, and I think it's like $4 at the drugstore. Just gonna do some brow bone highlight action here. We are going for a really glowy look with the glitter eyeliner. The more the better. Alright, so I've got, these are pretty old pairs, but these are the Red Cherry lashes. I believe these are in 517 or 417. I'll link it down below. These are 2 pairs stuck together. To go back to the Slayla lashes just because I ran out of my cherry lashes and these are way too old to be using ever again, so I'm going to be throwing these out. But definitely I have been using the red cherry lashes for years. I love them. These ones, this Slayla lashes, like the Flutter lash line, it is really affordable in the sense that it's only $10. And I can use them for over 3 to 4 weeks, so they are well worth the money. So I don't have a drugstore mascara that I use for my lower lash line. I do use the IT Cosmetic one. E.L.F actually has a very similar brush and packaging and everything that looks exactly like this one, so I think it's only like $3 or $4. I would recommend that if you are looking for a drugstore dupe. Then we are going to just touch up our brows a little bit. And this is the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal. I'm using the color Brunette. Alright, so we're going to contour our face. I'm not going to be using the Makeup Geek one because I use that a lot. Today we're gonna do like a bronze tour, like a bronzy contour, instead of you know, using a contour powder and then bronzer over top. We are going to be using an E.L.F. There's no name for this either. I think this is the buffing foundation brush, one of the selfie ready ones, and this is the E.L.F. palette in St. Lucia. I really like this color for a bronze tour, bronzing and contour, because it's a really cool, it's a cooler brown, and the unfortunate thing is that it's got shimmers in it. So I mean, I still try to get away with contouring with this because the shimmers don't really show up much once you put it on your face. So we're gonna go in and do our ear to corner of the mouth trick. So you see how instead of doing just a swipey motion, I am blending it through like a bronzer as well. We're gonna go on the temples, along our hairline. With the E.L.F blush palette, this is in light, we are going to dip our blush brush. This is an E.L.F blush brush. I think these are like $3 or $4. We are going to dip it into these two shades up here. Make sure you tap off the excess and wipe a little bit off because it is very pigmented. And we're just going to blush up our cheeks. for some highlight, we have a couple of options. So we have the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. We have the E.L.F Illuminating Palette. We've got Physicians Formula. This one's a little bit broken, but still works. And my favorite, Sleek Highlight. Okay, maybe I'm gonna show you the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter just because it's so affordable. I'm just gonna use this is an Inglot 4SS brush. You can use any tapered brush. I think this is the only more high-end brush that I'm using today, but let's go in and I'm gonna show you right on top of the cheekbone. You see the highlight? It's a really subtle highlight. It's really, really pretty. It's almost like a candlelit glow, kind of similar to the Hourglass highlighting powders that you get, which I personally find doesn't really show up that well on my skin. Like I said, more is more. I'm going to show you the Physicians Formula one. This one is in Warm Nude. They have two colors. They have Warm Nude and I think just Pure Nude, I think is the other color. So for the cheekbones, I'm going to go with the lower two lines. I'm going to tap off the excess. And we're going to go in with this highlight just for the cheekbones. See, immediately you get that crazy mirrored glow. Now I'm going to give you some different options for lips. I'm going to go in with, this is the Flormar Waterproof Lip Liner in the color number 229. And so we're going to go in with this liner. And then we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. This is in Bare Attraction number 318. Here is option number one. Let me just take these off. So this is option number one. This is a darker nude pinky gloss that will look really pretty with this eye look. And this eye look, you can pair it with any lip color you want. I'm going to give you two more options. For the second lip color option is a really bold red. This is the drugstore option that I have. It's an E.L.F matte lip color, but we are going to go in with a red lip liner first. This is by KIKO. Precision Lip Pencil in 307. And this is our classic red option. This looks really pretty with the winged eyeliner and with a really glowy look to the skin. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Napa Valley. And this was actually a part of our December BoxyCharm. And I haven't tried this on the lips yet, so I'm hoping this works out. So here's the last lip color option that I have given you guys. I think any lip color would look amazing with this eye look just because it's so simple and neutral and it's glamorous at the same time. It's a really easy eye look to achieve you know, just with a little bit of patience with the winged liner. The other thing is you don't have to go with a really big wing. You can go with a small wing if that's, you know, dramatic look is not what you're going for, but still use that glitter liner as well. And that would look really pretty as well. This eye look will go with a lot of different party dresses, with Christmas coming up and with New Year's coming up as well. This would be a really pretty New Year's Eve eye look. It'll go with a lot of sequin dresses. I know the trend this year is a lot of velvet dresses as well. I think this lip color with a dark velvet, you know, a blue or a black velvet dress, it would be really, really pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with this really simple party eye look that you can pair with different lip colors depending on the dress that you're going to be wearing or the outfit that you're going to be wearing to your party. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. That will help me out a lot, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos to come, and make sure you share it with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!